Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout, kind of using, I guess I'll call it a kit. I didn't do it ahead of time really. I kind of just went through right before I wanted to do the layout to find like papers. I got this layout idea from my aunt. It is a little bit different. But I really liked her 2-page layout, and so I decided to make it my own. Like I said, I went through my stash and actually pieced together papers, which I don't do pretty much ever. It is always usually kits and light collections, but I got this plaid paper, I think in a kit from Scrapbook Studio NC, and I liked that, and so I kind of went in my stash then looking for those colors, and I was able to find that orange. It matched perfectly, and then this green as well. I think these two pieces might have come from some Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Not 100% sure. I think it might be Amy Tangerine, the Brave and Bold. Is that what it is? One of her newer ones, and it's not one that I guess love. It's very very bright colors, and so that's why I'm thinking it came from a kit that I bought. I am also going to have a fourth paper, and that one I know came from Not Just for Boys, and it was a scrap piece. I guess a fifth paper. This was in my scrap drawer, a very teeny tiny piece of scrap. And it kind of is ombre. I think that one came from a Paige Evans collection. And this is all I had left of the paper. And so I cut it in half and just had strips going up and down, just to kind of break up those papers there. I have 5 photos in this layout, maybe 4 or 5, and I have been staring at these photos forever. This is like a little school carnival, and it was really fun with my son, and so lots of cute kind of pictures. I just didn't really know how to scrapbook them or what to use, I guess, until I saw my aunt's layout, and I figured that would be a perfect kind of idea for this layout. So here's that fourth piece, and my title I stamped and cut out ahead of time. It is from a stamp and thin cut set from Close to My Heart. I want to say it's from the Candid Moments collection. I'm not sure if it's still available or not. But what I did is I just used a blue and then an orange just to go off the colors of the rest of the papers. And I don't usually make my titles like this, but it was kind of convenient. I'm glad that I saw that stamp set because I didn't really know how to title this, and it was just perfect. So I'm just going to pop that up on some foam tape, and once I do that, I think I'm going to kind of back and then place my photos on page 2 as well. And I don't know, I just had a lot of fun. It was a little bit different than what I'm used to, just because I did piece it all together. I forgot I did ahead of time, or maybe during, cut out some other dies that I have, just some random ones. This one here is a squiggle, and so I cut that out and cut out some corner pieces that I have as well, and that worked out really nice. It kind of just allowed me to have even more layers with using that corner. It was really a fun die that I have. I think I got it a while ago at Tuesday Morning, and so I kind of just layered those two initially to the left there. I did cut out a second die as well, or a second kind of squiggly mark as well. I am going to end up moving that first squiggly to the right there. And then by chance, I had a birthday collection sitting next to me, and the colors were pretty similar. And so I actually used the embellishments from that and an additional Echo Park collection. I want to say it was Imagine That. And I just kind of pieced together my embellishments, which is usually difficult for me. Like I said, I usually will scrapbook with a kit and not put my own together, I guess. So here is that birthday kind of sticker sheet and the chipboard here. They had squiggles in that collection as well. And then they had little phrase pieces that I was able to find 3 that did not have to do with birthdays. So Crazy Cool Dude, Extreme Awesome, and Big Adventures. I thought that was appropriate. And on that kind of puffy sticker, foam stickers, there were some silver kind of, they're like confetti pieces. There's circle, star, and a triangle. So I added that to each of the second one is not really a cluster. It's just that squiggly die that I cut out. But I added some of those confetti to that as well. That's going to finish off page 1. So then page 2, I have 3 photos. I do decide just to kind of stack the 2 up and down and back those together. I wanted obviously to incorporate that blue paper over onto page 2 since I had it over on page 1 as well. So I am going to end up tucking that in behind the 3rd photo there. And really, it filled in the space quite well, these 3 photos. So once I get this lined up all straight, then it is kind of embellishing. I wanted to use this squiggly one. It is larger than the one on the first page, and so I really had to kind of figure out how to overlap it and get it under the photo and get it so I guess it looked okay. So that is actually going to change once I tape it down, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I struggle again with it. So I pop up that 3rd photo on some foam tape, and then I tuck another one of those corner pieces underneath, again for just an extra kind of layer and just some kind of a fun piece. It's a really fun die set. There's 2 other corner designs, I believe, as well. So in the ephemera pack from the birthday collection, there's 2 kind of tabs, and I'm going to use those to just journal a little bit, the date and kind of where we are. So I'm going to use that there. I am going to add a couple of those confetti pieces to that little cluster as well. But I didn't feel like I was done. Oh, here's where I'm going to struggle. I did struggle because it was hard. It was so thin. It was hard to figure out how to tape it. So I tried to tape what was going to be under the photo, and the rest is just kind of loose, I guess. It was really hard. Hopefully it stays. So this is where I think I go get the Imagine That collection. I remembered that it was kind of orange and blue, and I found this little piece that says Best Buddies. That is him with one of his best friends on the 2nd page, and then him with me, which of course I'm one of his best buddies, or at least I can hope so. And so I just kind of pieced together an embellishment cluster. I had another one of those squigglies. I decided to bring in some more of that silver because the only silver was those confetti pieces. That silver squiggly is going to end up going back up there, and then I find a heart, but I'm going to actually decide to replace that with the star because there's stars in the silver confetti pieces. And I think that is going to finish off the layout. It is there's quite a bit of white space, which is different for me, but I decided to not do any splatters, and I think I like it how it is. I feel like it's clean and crisp and like it for this layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.